One of the core practices of Christianity is eisegetical interpretations. They've created an entire art form of reading verses out of context and try to pass those verses off as messianic passages about Jesus. All this proves that certain events of Jesus' life and certain New Testament stories were created based on plagiarizing statements from the Tanakh. For example, Exodus chapter 12 verse 46 and Numbers chapter 9 verse 12 gives instructions on when preparing a Passover lamb, you want to break any of its bones. So in the book of John, after Jesus is crucified, John 19:36 makes the claim that the Roman soldiers were about to break Jesus' legs, but he was already dead. So by them not having to break Jesus' legs, it was a fulfillment of prophecy. The problem here is that the recipe for the Passover lamb preparation is not a prophecy. In Christian theology, they will find any resemblance in the words of the author and call it foreshadowing. But this makes sense because Christians make the assertion that Jesus is a Passover lamb, ignoring the fact that Passover lambs don't remove sin. The Passover lamb is to commemorate the events in Egypt. I'm surprised they didn't use Psalm 34:20 when it says God protects the righteous, not one of his bones will be broken. The issue is none of these are prophecies for a future Messiah. They are laws or songs of praise as in Psalms. It doesn't have a prophet like Isaiah or Ezekiel saying, my anointed will not have his legs broken, or my servant won't have his legs broken. They misappropriate these passages and create a context to fit their narrative. And this is what we call false fulfillment citation. Whenever you encounter missionaries or Christians using these verses, please pay them no attention. Cello the Great.